Kingdom marriage, maltreatment from a prodigal. Hi everyone, it's Maria Maumela. I had to make a video about this. I mean, right now we are all, most of us are still awaiting our kingdom spouses, and a lot of us have had an opportunity to deal with our kingdom spouses and have had different experiences, okay? Some more extreme than others. But now, here we are now teaching on healing, and there are people who be like, look, I'm not in a hurry to be healed. Like, I'm not in a hurry to be reunited with this person. You see now, staying in a relationship longer than you should, it creates anger. It can create bitterness. So even as believers, even though it's your kingdom spouse, you need to know, even though it's your prodigal, you need to know when to walk away. You need to know when to walk away. Okay? So you know, you have a full understanding that this person is your person. Okay? They are bones of your bones and flesh of your flesh. You have full revelation, but they may have an idea, they may know, but may not be fully convinced. Okay? They may still be trying to process the whole thing. Either way, you are not on the same page. So it does you no good being with a person who's disrespectful, a person that is rude, and a person that's insensitive, okay? And staying in longer than you should in a situation like that, you are giving this person the impression that you're weak, that you've got no backbone, that you're a pushover. But this person, excuse me, but this person doesn't know that this is not how you normally deal with people. This is not how you deal with people. It's only because you know who they are. And above all, it is the Lord Himself who revealed the person to you. So there is a level of reverence to the Lord, but this person doesn't know. For all you know, you could be dealing with someone who has a big head, okay, and they think that you just worship them, when in fact you do not. In fact, the very reason you are even showing tolerance and patience is out of total reverence for God. If God was not in the mix, you would not have even given them a chance. You would have been there half of a second and left once you saw that this person is capable of doing this and doing that. And this person does not respect me, is insensitive, is rude, is this and is that. Okay? Now, this is when the idea of a divine replacement even comes in. There was a time when I felt I deserved a divine replacement. I was due for a divine replacement, and I even prayed about a divine replacement. This was because of a decision that my kingdom spouse made. I felt like that how could he take that road? Like, I felt like he got to the crossroad and just went the other way. Like, I thought the road was clear. I thought the path was clear on ahead of him, but I just saw him turn the other way, and I'm like, okay, this is it. Looks like I'm going to get a divine replacement. Okay. And I prayed to the Lord concerning it, because I'd already removed myself, and I'd started to cancel the person out of my life mentally. And then the Lord reminded me of a dream that the Lord gave me. And I realized that the dream was given to me in preparation for the decision that my kingdom spouse would make. The dream was given me because the Lord knew I'd be rattled and shaken by the decision that He made. Okay. So I was startled, like I was in shock, like, Lord, how can you bring this dream to remembrance? You mean after everything, you want to tell me that the promise is still in force? You want to tell me that this marriage will still happen? So I was surprised, like, I was surprised. So, because of my own experience, I really do not believe in divine replacement. Like, I cannot even begin to go into into detail about the decision that he made. It would take for him to come and give this testimony, because this testimony will give so much glory to God. Okay? It's not my place. He will come and he will give the testimony. Okay? So I was in shock. So I do not know what your kingdom spouse did against you or against God. I just want you to know that yes, the promise is still in place. The promise is still in force. Okay? So whatever that the person will get into, the Lord has already foresaw it, and the Lord has already made a way. It is said that the Lord plans it is said that the Lord plans our lives from the end to the beginning, okay? From the end to the beginning. So now the Lord knows, like, okay, the Lord knew that this person would take this road, this person would choose this path, and the Lord has already made a way, okay? So I just had to say that if you find yourself with a prodigal who's just not cooperating, who's just not hearing you, you can only say so much. You can only preach so much. And I feel the best way of preaching is not to drum scriptures on a person's head, but rather to show the fruits of the Spirit and to exercise wisdom, and not to be there showing patience, tolerance, and love while the person is mistreating you, maltreating you, verbally abusing you. Like you should not have to be in that. Like, it's not okay. Nothing okays you being in that kind of environment, in with that kind of a person, you know, kingdom spouse or not. Like, you should not have to deal with a prodigal like that. If a prodigal is going through that, you need to just leave. Sometimes it's through you getting out of the picture for a while that the person begins to respect you, to appreciate you. And also the Lord gets the time to work on the person, and the person gets the time also to get used to the idea. It's not like a lot of them, it's not like they're like totally in the dark. They just know who you are, but they're not like fully convinced, okay? Remember how it was with you when the Lord showed you. You kept on going back and forth about it. You knew it, you believed it, and then you doubted. So yeah, we have to give them the allowance to be able to go through their own season of doubt, because we went through that season of doubt as well. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Do not stay longer than you should. Know when to walk away. It's nice to be in a relationship with your kingdom spouse, as you're planning and building on a friendship, knowing that the end goal is for you people to be together, to do ministry together for the Lord, to be married, to have a family, and stuff like that. But you need to know when to walk away. You need to know when to walk away, okay? And you knowing how to walk away and when to walk away will make the person to respect you more, okay? And the person will see that you're not a pushover. You know, sometimes it can be just as I do not know how it is with the men, but with the women, like women, like when you don't like something, like we don't waste your time, like we really don't. But with these kingdom spouses, like we've been like soft and kind, like these men need to see the boss side of us and know that, look, I like you, I respect you, but like this is nonsense, and I do not have to be here. Okay. Thank you for spending your time with me. God bless.